Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Oh, come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peace that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday and welcome to The Day with Trae. I'm Deontay, stepping in for the Emmy Award-winning Trae Holiday this week. Now before we begin with the show, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to Converge, where you can learn more about We Live in Color, Back to Basics, and more. Go to whereweconverge.com to learn why Black media matters, okay? And up next, we have the amazing Dominica A. Myers, who's the Director of Equity and Social Impact for KCLS. They'll be talking about their amazing Juneteenth celebration this Saturday in Federal Way. Not only that, I just been loving KCLS, the partnerships, and as well as the uplift with Black-led organizations and community-led organizations all in all. Trae just hosted a poetry panel, a writer's panel a couple of months ago. And although I missed it, I think that a lot of the writers came back uplifted and community came uplifted. And I just want to shout out KCLS for continuing to uplift. We know what's happening nationally, where they're banning books and erasing our history and misogyny here and homophobia here. But KCLS is remembering to prioritize us. So I really just want to lift them up in the space. And when we come back, we'll be sitting down with Dominica. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Getting the scholarship really changed the conversation. It went from, no, I can do school in my free time and make it work, to I could only focus on school and I could be the best I can be every single day. I can soak up everything. I can read before class and make sure I'm not just learning enough to pass a test. Like I could really pour all my time into school. That's what having a Seattle College Foundation scholarship did for me.
Africatown Plaza is our latest affordable housing development project. It's 126 units of affordable housing over community commercial space.
It's the first time in my career, and I've been doing this for 10 years, that I was able to design for people who look like me.
Africatown Plaza is a beacon of hope.
Africatown Plaza is a love letter to the community.
Black caregivers, entrepreneurs, and elders, this one's for you. Queen Care is offering complimentary self-care services to those who give so much to their communities. Take a moment to restore, recharge, and be cared for with free wellness treatments at the Spa House by Queen Care. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Go to queencareproducts.com now to sign up, or scan the QR code on your screen, because you deserve the same care you give to others.
And welcome back to The Day with Trae. I'm your guest host, Deontay Damper, and I'm here with Dominica A. Myers. How you doing?
I'm good, Deontay. How are you?
I'm doing good. My best friend's named Dominica, so.
Well, I'm Dominica, just like the Republic, but I'm from here.
Dominica, just like the Republic. Got it. It's so great to have you back here. What are some of the things that, and the last time we were here, y'all had a writer's panel.
Yes.
And since then, what are some of the other events that KCLS has put on?
Well, I think, we have programming that happens across the library system. Yeah. So, there are multiple things going on, a lot of times around our Heritage and Awareness calendar. I think probably the most exciting thing, besides, the event that we're going to talk about, is our summer reading program. Just kicked off yesterday, June 7th. And there are opportunities all summer long for children up to the age of 17 to have some summer reading fun, get their welcoming kits at the library, get registered on Beanstack, and just, really lean into, having fun with books and reading and taking in all the wonderful stories that they can during the summertime.
And it's something that we really need. My grandma used to take me to Columbia City Library. Once a week, you had to grab a book, and if she wanted to make sure that it matches some of the education that I'll be learning, whatever grade I would be going into. And I think that the summer reading program is still essential to community. Throughout this space, we have this new event coming up. Can we unpack that event? The Juneteenth celebration, right?
Yeah, so we have our big Juneteenth celebration coming up. It's on Saturday, June 14th, going from 11:30 to 4:30 at the Federal Way Library, and that's the Federal Way Library on First Avenue. We actually have two libraries in Federal Way, so it's the big one on First Avenue. But yeah, so we're gonna have a day-long celebration, really, I would say focusing on Black joy. Black joy and Black leadership. So, we're going to have events going on around in and outside of the library all day long. It's co-created with Phenomenal She and Game of Life, a couple of community-based organizations that work with Black and Brown youth in the Federal Way area. We really have put that together with them. So we have things going on all day long.
Yeah, one of the things that I loved was looking at the panel that's coming up, because here we got my girl Trae again doing a panel discussion. We know she just won an Emmy this week, but how important is it to have her lead those discussions for your panels? Because I feel like it always tells the story of KCLS as well as community.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning. Yeah, it's important. I think Trae's presence as a moderator adds a little bit of gravitas, but I feel like Trae is kind of like our local Oprah in her way, and so it's really just exciting to have her as the moderator for this particular panel. It's going to be we're calling it a community leadership forum. We really wanted to highlight Black leadership in our region, and so we have 5 panelists that we have. We have a couple that represent government, so like State Representative Deborah Entenman. Then we have the Executive Director of For Culture with King County. And then we also have Pastor Joe Bowman IV. He's local to Federal Way, and Sade Moore from the McKinney Center for Community and Economic Development.
Love her.
Yes, and then we also have I hope I'm saying her name correctly, but Andrea Copain from the Urban League and Black Co-op
She wears many hats.
Yes, many hats. So I think just such a really great group of leaders. And so going back to your question about Trae, it's just really important to have someone who, just with that presence that Trae has. But then it's so interesting about her because she has this presence and yet she gives it back to the panel, back to whoever she's interviewing. So she's really special.
I think it's tone setting, and I think shout out to y'all because I would think of an event like this, Seattle, but no, we're prioritizing South King. We're uplifting community folks out there in South King, and I'm really excited about this event. What do you love about doing the Juneteenth celebration during this time?
Well, actually, just kind of piggybacking on what you were just saying, I think it's really important. First of all, King County Library System's service area is all of King County except for City of Seattle and a couple of other smaller areas. But basically, we're covering a lot of Seattle that covers a lot of the African American community that kind of got pushed out of Seattle.
Yeah.
So doing events in places like Federal Way, Renton, Kent, that's where we're actually able to capture quite a bit of the African American community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited about this event. And I want community members to tap in with this event. So if you can do me a favor, you can look in the camera and let people know about this event coming up this Saturday and where people can find KCLS.
Absolutely. So this is KCLS's annual Juneteenth event. It's taking place on Saturday, June 14th. From 11:30 to 4:30. It will be at the Federal Way Library. This is the Federal Way, the big Federal Way Library on First Avenue South. We are going to have a full day of events. We'll have food vendors. We'll have basketball skills and drills with the Game of Life. We'll have a community leader forum. We'll have Flex and Flow with the Trap Lab studio. We've got a lot going on, and we really hope to see you there.
That was good, girl. You need to be doing my intros. That was good. I want to thank you so much. Every time, you know what I love? I get to step in and then interview you about Trae hosting the show. So until next time, I just appreciate you coming in, and congratulations with everything going on with you as well.
Likewise, thank you so much.
And we're going to take a break, and I will be back with the close. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Black caregivers, entrepreneurs, and elders, this one's for you. Queen Care is offering complimentary self-care services to those who give so much to their communities. Take a moment to restore, recharge, and be cared for with free wellness treatments at the Spa House by Queen Care. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Go to queencareproducts.com now to sign up or scan the QR code on your screen because you deserve the same care you give to others.
Listen up, Puget Sound.
This is a call to my fellow Black business owners.
It's your girl, Vasa Gordon.
It's your boy, Eric Calligraphy, and I know times are tough out here.
Especially for our restaurants, dude. I already know you're feeling the weight.
But let me be clear. We're not going to stand by and watch our community struggle.
Here at Back to Vasa and Converge Media, we know Black businesses are the heartbeat of our community.
We bring the culture, the flavor, and the soul. And we need you to keep on thriving.
We need you. So that's why we're opening our platforms to you. Whether it's telling your story, shining a light on your challenges, grabbing resources for you to know about. Dude, we even want to help bring more customers through your doors.
Man, we got you. Are you a restaurant owner trying to keep your lights on? A new business fighting to make your mark? Whatever your story, we want to hear it and help.
In order to make that happen, we need for you to head on over to whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let us know what's happening. Let Back to Vasa and Converge Media amplify your voice and help drive traffic to your business.
Man, don't wait. Converge Media is here to uplift Black business in the Puget Sound. So man, make sure you visit whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let's rise together.
Come celebrate Juneteenth, a road to economic freedom with us in Tacoma, Washington at Stewart Heights Park on June 19th. It's one big happy family reunion that you don't want to miss. Join us as we bring singing powerhouse Crystal Aiken and the legendary gospel superstar himself, Fred Hammond. But that's not all. We're bringing back the old school with everyone's favorite Soul for Real. And there's so much more. June 19th in Tacoma. For more information, visit juneteenthwa.com.
All right, y'all. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Dominica, for coming in from KCLS and talking about the uplift. I can't wait for this event. Shout out to Game of Life. Shout out to Trae Holiday. And shout out to Phenomenal She. When y'all are coming together for this Juneteenth celebration, I hope that everyone out there in Federal Way and surrounding areas feels the uplift. Excited about this panel discussion that I know I'll be hearing, but please tap in, you guys, with KCLS. And they also have that summer reading program, so that's also for your youth, right? It's all about the uplift. I want to thank our guests for coming in, and until tomorrow, walk with love. You're watching The Day with Trae. Deontay Damper, over and out.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.